Welcome back everyone. The iPhone XS, in my opinion, is one of those devices that is just going to stand the test of time, and it's really going to showcase to, a lot of people out there of what is going to be capable of an iPhone. Now, the reason, in my opinion, why the iPhone XS is a great device in 2021 is because I kind of see the iPhone XS almost being like the iPhone 6s in so many different ways. The iPhone 6s, although it's old, it's going to be 6 years old and 7 years technically when it's done getting support, it still is one of those devices that's currently still supported. And when I look at the difference between a 6 and a 6s, that was a pretty big difference. And now in this day and age, the difference between an iPhone X and an iPhone XS, there is a massive difference, even though there isn't at the same time. Physically, they look the same, but there is actually quite a bit of difference, behind the mirror. And I think that's one thing that kind of threw me off when iOS 15 came out, because I'm upset about it on the iPhone X, but I'm happy about it on the iPhone XS, because the XS is that breaking point between some phones getting features and some phones not getting features. The iPhone XS got all of the features for the most part with iOS 15. And this is a major, step in my opinion. This is a major cool thing that you have that capability with the iPhone XS. And again, this is the breaking point. This is the middle ground. Although the iPhone XS is a couple years old, it got those features like live text and portrait mode and FaceTime and all that stuff. Those are really cool features. Unfortunately, the iPhone X, although iOS 15 wasn't that big of an update in the first place, got cut out on those features. So on one hand, like I mentioned, the iPhone X is kind of weird, but the iPhone XS is a great pickup in my opinion because of this. And this essentially showcases to us in the future of what this device is going to be able to handle, maybe 2 years from now, 3 years from now. And, the difference between a 3 gig of RAM iPhone and a 4 gig of RAM iPhone that the XS has, maybe it will signify the difference between, the iPhone X getting stopped early maybe, or the iPhone XS continuing on a couple years after. If you look at the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s, the iPhone 6 stopped at iOS 12. The iPhone 6s is probably stopping at iOS 15. Those are major differences, in terms of software, at least in the numbers. And to be honest, if you look at iOS 12 and iOS 15, there's pretty big difference. 14 and 15 not so much, but 12 to 15, those are massive differences, and I'm really happy to see those things. And that's just another reason why the iPhone XS is a great pickup. And to be honest, this is the cheapest entry point for all of the features for the iPhone, for iOS 15. Now the iPhone XR is right there as well. It's a little bit cheaper, but the XS is that, breaking point. It is that barrier. And like I mentioned, getting a phone like this is really only going to help you out in the long run. If you're coming from something like an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 7, a great stepping stone if you don't want to pick up an iPhone 12 is an iPhone XS. This phone has so much capability, has a lot of power, and I don't really see it slowing down anytime soon. I think this is the phone that, is probably going to be one of the more longest lasting devices that Apple is going to be pushing out. And I do think if you're going to pick up a phone, this is one of those devices to pick up in my opinion. So I think the iPhone XS is a great device to pick up nowadays, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. If you want to pick one of these things up, links will be down in the description. You can get that from there and help support that channel at the same time. But that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.